My gorgeous Libra, when it comes to the beginning of this week, it's like basically you will have all sorts of signs and all sorts of indications and all sorts of like synchronicities at the beginning of this week. Which readjustment do you need to immediately make? This readjustment that you immediately need to make, it's really a lot to do with you making this particular sacrifice. If you don't make this sacrifice, you're not going to be able to start this process of change, which is going to be ever so difficult for you, because this transition, this sacred transition in your life has already started, which means that you are feeling things like all the time, you're sensing things, you're very intuitive, you feel something, it's about to happen, something brilliant, it's about to happen. My microphone is here, yeah. You feel like something brilliant, it's about to happen, but you just can't explain what it is and when this is going to happen and how this is going to happen. But because you're going to be super intuitive throughout this week, you are going to have you're going to have a glimpse of how your life is going to be. You're going to have a glimpse of how your life is going to be. And these glimpses are going to come to you also at around the beginning of this week. I really strongly suggest you at around the beginning of this week to kind of try to relax a little bit, to try to take a little break and recharge. This is more important now than ever at the time of this sacred journey that you are about to have. Just remember that you are already starting this process of your own transition in life, and this is why you're going to feel even more that something brilliant is about to happen. So when you are really kind of having all these signs and synchronicities, my gorgeous Libra, please understand that these synchronicities are going to be leading you towards this readjustment, and this readjustment is to do with this sacrifice that you're going to need to make in order to start this process of change in your life. Okay, so this is why I need you to be strong when it comes to this sacrifice, but at the same time, to be quite honest with you, this sacrifice, I cannot even see it as a sacrifice anymore, because I most see that you're going to be, I most see you being excited rather than anything else when it comes to this sacrifice. And also, somebody very kind of close to you, at around the mid of this week, somebody very close to you, it's going to give you very interesting suggestion. Somebody very close to you, it's going to give you a very, very interesting suggestion, like what you should do, for example. But it's along the lines what you are doing already. So it's to do with what you're doing already, what you're passionate about, what rocks your boat, if I can say it like that. But this person close to you, it's going to give you like a very interesting suggestion that is going to seem like a bit ridiculous to start with. But then you will realize that you're not able to stop thinking about this particular suggestion. And when it comes to this suggestion, it's brilliant, but you're going to need like about a week or two until other things come to you. So this suggestion is brilliant, but not on its own. You're going to need a couple of extra weeks, and it's going to come to you naturally. It's going to come to you organically. But this particular suggestion, if you didn't have that, then you wouldn't be able to connect to that particular path whatsoever. So that gorgeous person in your life is indeed going to play an important role when it comes to all that. So that particular person is going to suggest this to you, or even you will understand this suggestion. You will understand through that particular person. Through that particular person, you will realize something that's missing in your life, or something that you want to do, and you're going to have this idea. But then, only in like about a couple of weeks' time, this idea this is like your starting point, this suggestion that this person is gonna give you, or so this person is either gonna give you this suggestion, or this you will understand some kind of idea through that particular person in your life. And first of all, you will, if you understand idea through that particular person, and that particular person doesn't tell you, if you just kind of realize through that person this idea, you're still gonna need like about a couple of weeks initially to kind of wait for this idea to go on the next level. So it's okay, this suggestion or idea, but it's going to need like about a couple of more weeks, because it's going to become something different. It's going to become something else, but it wouldn't happen otherwise, okay? And also, my gorgeous Libra, by the time you get to the last part of this week, you will clearly see which aspect of your life is starting to dominate your life. You will realize that there is this certain aspect of your life, it's really starting to dominate your life a little bit too much. It's starting to restrict you a little bit too much. And it's also, on top of all that, it's starting to make you feel really unhappy. And you just like kind of you're gonna come up with a very interesting conclusion, which is gonna be leading towards you first of all having some kind of negotiation, but when it comes to this, but only when you have this negotiation connected to this problem, only then you are gonna start approaching the end of this particular problem. But there is something, I know it's gonna be putting you off so much when it comes to that negotiation, but you need to have this. It's important. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Oli belly 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 bera, oli berina. My God, this is brilliant. Look, you are going to have a big achievement by the end of this week as well. You are going to have a big achievement, and this big achievement is going to rejuvenate you. You know, you're going to feel really proud of yourself. You really are going to have this big achievement. And whatever this big achievement is, and wherever this big achievement is coming from, you have to understand, you need to understand this big victory, where this big victory is coming from. You need to come up with something else now. You need to kind of take this on the next level. You really need to. You are about to start expanding your horizons, baby. Hello, my gorgeous people. Just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions. And the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.